everyone, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Caitlin, and if you are new here, we talk about all things girly and all things smell good. So if you like that type of content, I hope you stay. So today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys a few of the products that I've been loving so much recently, like the ones that I just constantly reach for. I don't have a ton of things sitting here in front of me, but I have some skincare, fragrances, a makeup product, just a few things that I've just really been enjoying so much here lately that I just really wanted to share with you guys, especially like the last couple weeks. This is all I have used basically, with the exception of a few things here and there, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. I'll have everything linked in the description box down below as well. I'll do my best to describe the products to you, but I'm gonna go ahead and start with one of my favorite lotions that I have been using. This is the Gold Bond Age Renew Retinol Overnight Face and Body Lotion. So it has retinol and peptide complex. So it says it's clinically shown to reveal smoother looking skin overnight. No product can work overnight. No product can work that fast to improve your skin like that. But I have been enjoying this so much. I've actually noticed a huge difference in my skin and how my skin looks after using it for a few days. So it does say that 93% saw visibly smooth skin in just 3 days, and I 100% agree with that. As far as the overnight, no. But I used this for a few days in a row, and it actually made a huge difference in my skin, particularly on my legs, because my legs have been super dry lately. But I noticed that the more I have been using this, the more that my legs just naturally have a glow. Obviously that comes from like drinking water and just like eating healthier and things like that. But I have noticed a huge difference in how my skin looks and feels with this. And it's also supposed to be one of those, like retinol is just one of those things that kind of brings the life back into your skin. And I definitely feel like I've noticed a huge difference with using this as well, with just how my skin looks. I do know that I've loved this the last few weeks, and I will definitely recommend this. I'll repurchase this for sure. The next two things that I have here are body creams. They're both from Way. These, I am so sad that I have lived this long without trying the Way body creams, because they are phenomenal. The first one that I got was the St. Bart's body cream. And you can see my little fingers in there. But this smells like summertime. It smells tropical, sweet, kind of vanilla coconut, but not like too much coconut. So if you're not a coconut lover, don't worry. It kind of gives me vibes of almost like the Bahamas scent from Bath and Body Works. But the way these moisturize and the way these make my skin feel afterwards, it's not greasy. It makes my skin so glowy. They are so good. The scent lasts all day on both of these. The other one that I have here is the Melrose Place. So this one to me smells like a fresh, like bubble bath, like clean girl, fresh out the shower, but like with rose petals, just like really nice rose petals, a very luxurious bath. This smells like super rich. It's not super loud or anything like that. It's not like the strongest body cream I've ever had. Lasts 4 hours. It just really smells like bubble bath, but like a rose petal bubble bath. And I cannot get enough of these. I have been layering these with everything. So what I've been doing, I use the retinol, the Gold Bond retinol at night, and then I use these during the day. This is what I've been reaching for so much during the day, especially whenever I want to layer like my scents with it. They're really versatile. You can layer so many different things with those, and like I said, the scents last all day long. The scents are beautiful. I'll have them linked below as well. I ordered mine off of Amazon. You can get them in Sephora and I think maybe Ulta, but do not quote me on that. But I'll link exactly where I got mine below. They are phenomenal. If you're a body butter lover, if you want to smell good, you want to feel good, you want your skin to feel like silk, those 3 lotions right there have been all I have been reaching for. My vanilla cashmere will always be in that rotation, so do not be scared. It's never gonna go away. but those have been in my heavy rotation lately, so I definitely recommend getting your hands on those. The next thing that I have here is kind of like an oddball thing that I just started trying, and I'm not necessarily recommending this right away because I literally just started trying this out. So I decided to get some of the liquid chlorophyll drops. There's a ton of benefits to liquid chlorophyll, and you guys can Google it if you want. I might be able to put some up on the screen for you, but there's so many, they're not all gonna fit. So the chlorophyll drops, you literally can just add them to your water, to your drink, tea, coffee, smoothies, milkshakes, whatever you want to add them to. It does not taste, it does not have a flavor. I added it straight to my water, and the only thing, it made it seem like it was just a little bit sweeter, kind of like a more nutrient rich water. That is all I would say that it did to that water. Of course it turned it green, but I can try to show you guys here. You can see the like texture of it. You put a whole dropper in, that was just a little bubble. You put a whole dropper full in your bottle, and it's supposed to help with like weight loss, skin clarity. It's supposed to help the production of your blood in your body. There's 100 benefits that I could name off right here, but it says all you have to do is shake well and then take about 20 to 30 drops, or about 1 full squeeze of the dropper, up to 4 times a day. I've only done 1 so far. I might do another one here in a little bit, but I can't say like, oh yeah, I'll recommend it right now, because I can't, but I just wanted to show you guys that. And I just wanted to tell you guys that it does not taste, if you're worried about having something that would be bitter or anything like that, it was not at all. And I'm super picky about what I drink. I drink a ton of water every day. I drink like a Celsius, the drink mixer packets for like caffeine sometimes. Other than that, that's kind of my extent of what I drink on the daily. And I added that to one of my drink packets, and it was so good because I couldn't taste it. I couldn't tell a difference in how my water was or anything like that. So go ahead, if you guys are looking for chlorophyll drops or anything like that, but you're worried about the flavor, go ahead and get that one, specifically because I can tell you that the flavor, it has none. So it's safe for anyone who is sensitive to that. The next thing that I have here is kind of a skincare product. So this is the Hawaiian Tropic, the Weightless Hydration Oil-Free Sunscreen in SPF 30. So I've been using this on my face, and I have sensitive skin when it comes to sunscreen, any kind of like moisturizers or lotions. Sometimes I break out very, very easily if I put something that's too oil heavy or too greasy on my skin. So I have been super, super picky about the sunscreens that I use, and I literally quit using them for a while because I couldn't find one that I felt good with and that didn't make my skin feel like it was melting off of my face. I've been using this like nonstop under my makeup every single day. I've gotten so good about using this under my skin, or under my makeup, and I feel like my makeup has actually looked way better than it did before. I've been using on like with this, I've also been using the e.l.f. Holy Hydration face cream. This has hyaluronic acid and peptides in it, and I've noticed a huge difference in how my skin feels throughout the day, how my makeup looks. A lot of the time when I would wear makeup, my skin, I felt like, would just kind of dry out, especially since I moved to Minnesota. The weather's just been really dry lately, but I haven't had to worry about that with these. I can say 1,000,000% recommend this. I think it's a water-based moisturizer. I don't have the information, it doesn't show it on the container, but I think it's a water-based moisturizer. It's not oil-based, at least from what I've found. It doesn't make me feel greasy at all. But if you are not into a million steps in your routine, just go ahead and get this. It moisturizes and hydrates, but it does not leave you feeling greasy, and it does not have a white cast. So it's also cruelty-free and dermatologist tested. It says it's a broad spectrum SPF 30 for UVA and UVB. It is water resistant up to 80 minutes. So I guess if you go outside and you're sweating or anything like that, about 80 minutes would be that limit that you need to reapply. But I just wear it under my makeup. Now, the one that I ordered, it came with two, and these are huge tubes. You can use this on your body, you can use it on your face. It's gentle. It is, like I said, it's not going to make you feel greasy. And if you don't know, using a sunscreen every day, and I'm still trying to work on this too, using a sunscreen every day is supposed to help with aging. It's supposed to help with wrinkles. It's supposed to help just long-term protect your skin. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do. So I have been loving these. I've been using these for a few weeks now, so I can definitely recommend these to you. So the next thing I have is a makeup product. This is a lip gloss. This is the Maybelline Lifter Gloss, but they came out with a plumping one. And this is, I forgot it's called Maxi Lip, and it has chili pepper and piment chili. So that's what the little package looks like. These, first of all, they're spicy. They're spicy on your tongue, so don't lick your lips. But this, I would say, is just as good, if not better, than the Too Faced lip injections, which I've sworn by for years. I've used these for so long, but I have been loving this even more. The pigment of this one is just, it's like the color, I don't know how much you can tell, but it's just like a really pretty like honey color with a little bit of like a micro shimmer in it. Like, I have it on my lips right now, so I don't know if you can tell very much, but it doesn't show up like honey colored necessarily, but when the light shines on it just right, you can see those little like flecks of the kind of golden, really pretty color. This one is called Hot Honey. This was like 10 bucks versus the Too Faced lip injections, which is like 32 or 35, something like that. So I will leave this for you guys down below. There are other colors. This was just the one that I got. There are some with like actual color. I think there might even be like clear. I'll leave them all for you guys down below so you guys can check them out too. So the next thing that I have here is a perfume. This is a celebrity fragrance that I have been obsessing over since I got it. This is Still by Jennifer Lopez. This is phenomenal. It just feels so zen, like calming. It's a tea, like it has Earl Grey tea in it. I can't talk today. And it's so calming. It just brings peace and zen and tranquility. It is so beautiful. I'll put the notes up on the screen for you guys so you guys can see those too. But if you want like a very sweet kind, not necessarily herbally, so it's not like an essential oil type, but it does have that herbal tea, but there's so much more depth than just that. So the notes that are in Still is Earl Grey tea, white pepper, mandarin orange and apple, and rice in the top notes. The middle notes are jasmine, lily of the valley, freesia, honeysuckle, orange blossom, and rose. And then the base notes, it is pepper, musk, sandalwood, iris, and amber. So there's a lot of notes going on in here, but it's just such a sweet, slightly floral, herbally scent. I just got this not long ago, and you can already see that I have a dent in it. It's affordable as well, but the fact that it had rice and Earl Grey tea, I have been loving tea fragrances lately. I have a few in my collection now. I'm actually going to be doing a tea-based video in the future, like fragrances that have tea notes, and of course this is going to be on them. I have not found a tea fragrance so far that I do not love, but this is like one of my number ones right now. I want to just go ahead and say that I think I have a new number one perfume, and this shocked me because I did not expect to love this as much as I do. So Princess by Kayali, or I don't need a prince by my side to be a princess, the full big long name, but to me she's just Princess. Oh my gosh. This is one that I cannot even tell you how happy this scent makes me. People say all the time that it doesn't last, but if I spray this on my skin and on my clothes, I can smell this for hours. And it does project pretty decent. It's soft, but it projects. It's not like a skin scent that only you can smell. It's one of those that's like a soft, it's not gonna punch people in the nose as you walk by, but they can smell it, like, and it's just addicting. So Princess by Kilian has top notes of lemon, middle notes of green tea, ginger, peach, hedione, jasmine, apple, and then base notes of marshmallow, vanilla, and benzoin. So this does start out a tiny bit citrusy, but I'm talking like the sweetest citrus you've ever put your nose on, almost like a citrusy, like a lemon bar type of vibe. So just very sweet to me. And then as the green tea kind of comes in, I do get a whole lot more sweetness as that green tea comes in. Now, I can't remember for sure, but some people say like it just smells like matcha, which I can't, like what I was saying, I can't remember for sure if there was actually a true matcha note in this, like based on the Kilian site, but this is just based on Fragrantica's notes right now. So this is a phenomenal scent. I cannot tell you how much I crave this scent, and I kid you not when I tell you that I genuinely do think this is my #1 scent now. Like #1 favorite out of all of my perfumes back there, my #1 favorite. This smells so good. Like I need everything that smells like this. I need the body oil, or I need a body oil, a lotion, a body spray. I need to bathe in this. It is addicting. This is my kryptonite, like truly my kryptonite. I love this so much. It's like a sweet, creamy, kind of fluffy from the marshmallow tea scent. You guys, seriously, if you know of anything else that smells like this DNA, let a girl know because I need it all. And I'm gonna put you guys on to something new. This is also a tea fragrance, and this is in the same scent family as the Kilian fragrance, but make it like lavender and milk, like a milky, creamy lavender. So this is lavender milk tea from Elysian. If you like the thought of like a lavender boba or like lavender, just lavender tea, but add like heavy whipping cream in it, so it's like creamy, kind of fluffy, like you get a whipped cream vibe in there. This smells so good. It kind of gives me a vibe of Libre, but with like a tea, like a fluffy, creamy tea, like mixed in there, just because it feels like the same type of lavender, very perfumey, but also very sweet and just addicting, mouth-watering. It does remind me slightly of Princess by Kilian, but like I said, make it tea, like make it milk tea. So this has notes of lavender, orange blossom, ambrette, black tea, creamy milk, cinnamon, incense, tuberose, tonka bean, and cacao. So that's on the little tag that you get for this one, and it has the name of it on there. It just smells so good, and like you can already see I have a little dent in this. I have been wearing this so much lately. It's almost just, it's just one of those that's like so comforting and cozy, but it has nothing to do with like an essential oil type of smell either, which lavender is very hit or miss for me. If it smells like the essential oil or like medicinal type of lavender, I will not even touch it. But this is like just a creamy, milky lavender tea. It's the perfect name for it. I could not have picked a better name for it. You don't really get the florals that are in there, but those are what are just kind of grounding it. I feel like it just rounds it out really beautifully. It gives it that perfumey vibe, but without making it smell like you just drank a bottle of perfume in a tea, like in a teacup. It doesn't smell like that. It just smells like a perfumey lavender milk tea. It's true to its name. If that sounds like your vibe, I could not recommend this enough. If you like Princess by Kilian and you want maybe that vibe but just change it up a little bit, just go ahead and get this one. It is phenomenal and one of my favorite fragrances to date. Next is one that I had gotten in PR. I talked to you guys about this in my Valentine's Day video. And so today is Wednesday, February 7th. This was just released today, officially, but so I had my hands on it a little bit ahead of time. They, like I said, they sent it in PR, but I had to recommend this to you guys, and that's because I love this so freaking much. I have not been able to stop using this since I got it. Like, I've been layering this with everything. I spray a couple sprays on before I go to bed, and that is Amber Vanilla from the 7 Virtues. The bottle is beautiful. I talked to you guys about this, like I said in my last video. This is like a sexy, way more elevated version of like Glossier You, mixed with a little bit of that Vanilla Woods or like Rosa 40 vibe, but make it way better. This is a beautiful, it's a beautiful skin scent. It's fresh, but not too fresh. It's woody, but not too woody. It's sweet, but not too sweet. This is the perfect skin scent. If you were looking for something that's like Glossier You but better, this is what I would recommend for you to go get your hands on. I'm not sure if it's in Sephora yet. I would assume so, but this is a beauty. This has been in my main rotation for the last few days since I got it, and I had to share it again with you guys because I have been loving it so much. Next up is Kayali's Eden Sparkling Lychee. Another one that I have not been able to put down. Do you guys see the dent? That's a dent. I love this. This is, I told you guys before, again, it smells like a sexy gummy bear. That's just what this smells like, 100%. Like a hot girl gummy bear. This has notes of blackcurrant, sparkling lychee, rose damascena, candied violet, sugared amber, and sandalwood. So you get the blackcurrant, you get the candied violet, you get the sparkling lychee, you get the depth from like the sandalwood that kind of gives it like a, I wouldn't necessarily even say like a woody base, but again, like I just feel like it grounds it. It just gives it depth. It smells so good. This is another one that I crave constantly. It smells like candy. It makes my mouth water, and I have not been able to put this away since I got this. I wear it all the time, fresh out the shower. I wear it lounging around the house. I recommended this for Valentine's Day for a good reason, because it just is a mouth-watering and addictive. And I feel like that candied violet has come out even more since I got this and let it sit for a little bit. So it's kind of getting that really sweet, kind of sexy, lipsticky type of vibe, but it's not like a lipstick scent. So if you are like me and you've been loving the sparkling lychee since it came out, leave me a comment down below and let me know that I am not alone. Last but not least, I have Harem Al Sultan. This is just the perfume. This is not the gold. This is not like the one that everybody's been raving about. This is just a beautiful, fresh scent. Similar to Chanel Chanso Tandra, but with so much more depth. I feel like it has red apple, peony, dark chocolate, vanilla. I can't remember if that's all the notes. You would think I would know by now, but it smells like in the same family as Chanel Chanso Tandra, but it has like a creamy vanilla woody dry down. It has the fruitiness from the apple. It gives it kind of a candied apple vibe. So what I'm gonna say, this, if you had Kayali's Eden Juicy Sparkling, or Eden Juicy Apple, I just messed myself up with the lychee one, but if you have the apple one, if you have Chanel Chanso Tandra, and then maybe something like Choco Musk, but just like a hint of Choco Musk, mix that together, and that is what you get with this. It opens up like Chanel Chanso Tandra. It kind of starts drying down to that sweet, creamy, candied apple, and then that like super sweet, yummy chocolate and vanilla comes in. It's not overbearing, so it doesn't ever make it like a gourmand necessarily, but it just kind of gives it some depth. It gives it some like something just so intriguing about it. It's unique, but it's also crowd pleasing. So I have been loving this one so much lately. It's another one that I've been craving quite a bit. I've layered it a couple times with the Eden Juicy Apple, and that was phenomenal. I would definitely recommend for you guys to try that out. Again, I'll try to link everything down in the description box below for you guys so you can get your hands on this. This is like 15 bucks, I think, right now. I don't think it costs much at all. So if you were like a clean girl, but you want some depth in your fragrances, just give this a try because it is beautiful. Even if you don't like the Chanel Chance vibe, I would say there is a chance you could still like this because it's different enough that it's not like a clone or anything like that. It's definitely its own scent, but it's just like in a world of its own, at least in my opinion. It's so pretty. It's still a little basic, don't get me wrong. It's not like a $300 niche perfume with blood and credit card notes in it. But it really is just like a very pretty girl scent, and I have been loving this one so much the last few days. And that was all of my products that I have been loving. Not all of them, obviously. I probably have 100 more that I could have named off, but those are the ones that I have found myself constantly reaching for the last few days. I had to share those with you guys. Let me know everything that you guys have been using nonstop lately, because I would love to see if there's any products that I should try out, or even just justifying what I have right here, the products that I've been loving the last few days personally. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave me a like and a comment down below what you're loving and what your scent of the day is. Don't forget that I love you guys, and I will see you later.